welcome to Bar with Mary. It is day 9 of your 14-day Summer Strong Challenge. We are just rocking and rolling right through this challenge. I'm so pumped. So today's class is going to be about the inner thighs and the core. So those two areas are so interconnected. So this class is going to be a really great opportunity to delve deeper into that deep core activation we did way back on day 4, day 3, day 4, I don't remember which one exactly. And also to get a boatload of inner thigh work happening. So we're going to use a Pilates ball for today's class. If you don't have a Pilates ball, that's totally fine, but you are going to want something. So maybe grab yourself a beach towel and roll it up, so kind of like a burrito style, and you'll be able to use that in between the inner thighs. For right now, just go ahead and place your ball to the side and meet me back on your back with your knees bent. Let your arms just come to rest at your side here. Walk the feet to the outer edges of the mat, and then just take a moment to windshield wiper the legs from side to side. Getting a nice release for the low back. A little bit of opening for the front of the hips. A little bit of opening for the inner thighs too, huh? Meet me back at center whenever you feel ready, and then extend the legs out long. You're going to keep the arms resting at your side here. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, I want you to knit the ribs together and draw them down towards the mat. Now we're going to bring some focus to the low belly band here. So that band of abdominals that runs between your two hip bones. I want you to take an inhale. As you exhale, I want you to feel that belly band pull down as you lift your left leg just a few inches off the mat. Inhale, lower the left leg. Exhale, switch, right leg lifts. Inhale, lower. Now keep going just like that. Exhaling, switching which leg lifts. And your focus is going to come to the abdominals, specifically the low abdominals, drawing in and down in order to lift the leg. So it's really not about how high you get the leg here. In fact, I prefer you don't get the leg particularly high. You want to really think about lengthening the leg longer and keeping it low so that it's really the abdominals working more so than the hip flexors or the quadriceps. Yeah, beautiful. You have 4 more like that. You're here for 4, 3, 2. Now I want you to lift the right leg up. That's not your right leg. There's the right leg. And draw it into a tabletop position. Take an inhale. Exhale, left leg lifts up. Feel that low belly pull down. Inhale, draw it in. Grab your ball. Bring it up in between your thighs. And just start to take a little squeeze on the ball. Go little squeeze, little squeeze, little squeeze. Yes. So the knees are stacked over the hips here. The feet can absolutely be a little bit higher than the knees. Now you have a nice neutral low spine, unless you find that you get way too hip flexory. If you get way too hip flexory, then I want you to actually flatten your low spine down into the mat. That's going to open the front of the hips for you just a little bit more. If you find you can get deeper in the abdominals by flattening the low back down, then you should. Whatever's going to get you deeper into the abdominals here. You're here for 8, 6, and if you're not sure, try both. Go 4, 3, 2, hold that squeeze, inhale. As you exhale, I want you to press your legs out an inch. Inhale, draw them right back over the hips. It's exhale out and inhale in. Now as you press the legs out and exhale, I want you to squeeze in on the ball. Go squeeze and in. Yes, so it's exhale, press out and squeeze. Inhale, draw it in. So you'll remember that our pelvic floor is really deeply attached to our diaphragm. So as we inhale, the diaphragm pulls down, and so does the pelvic floor. As we exhale, the diaphragm draws up, and so does the pelvic floor. So the exhale is really the best opportunity to find that engagement in the pelvic floor. So when you exhale and press your legs out, I want you to squeeze the ball and feel the pelvic floor draw up towards the belly button like an elevator. Yeah, 2 more. Go exhale out and inhale in. The last time out. Now you're going to hold that in so the knees stack over the hips. Slide the hands back behind the head, interlacing them at the base of the skull. Take an inhale. Exhale, curl head, neck, and shoulders up. Inhale, lower them down. It's exhale, curl. And inhale, lower. Now as you curl, you can take a deeper squeeze on the ball because you have that exhale, inhale. If you find that this is really getting into your hips, You can bring your feet down to the mat and still do all of this really deep, great core work. It's exhale, curl, and inhale, lower. Now, as you curl up, I want to challenge you to really find that you're not yanking on the back of your head. Your heart is curling up towards your thighs. Your front low ribs are knitting together and drawing down. And you're feeling the pubic bone drop up towards the belly button as you curl. Yeah, you have 2 more. Exhale, curl it up. Inhale, lower down. Now this time I want you to hold that curl up. Go right back to the squeeze of the ball. Go in, squeeze, it's in and in. Yes, the sides of the waist are wrapping towards one another. You feel that low belly that we fired up at the very beginning of class, pulling down. So almost imagine I had a belt tied around your hip bones, and I'm really pulling that belt tighter so the low belly hugs down towards the mat. Go 8, go 6, go 4, 3. You're gonna hold the squeeze on the ball, take a little curl with the heart, go up an inch, up an inch, up an inch. Yes, it's little up, little up. Ribs are hugging in and down, go curl and curl. Now could you squeeze the ball a little bit deeper and come back to your breath? Inhale, exhale for 8, 7, 6. Yes, you're here for 4, 3. Hold that curl, inhale, squeeze the ball in. Exhale, low belly pulls down, ribs hug down, and we curl up just a little bit higher. Hold here for 4, hold here for 3, hold here for 2. Bring the feet down to the mat, roll over onto your left side. You're gonna prop yourself up onto your left forearm, bringing the ball into the right hand. Now plant the right foot back behind you and extend that left leg long to that front left corner of your mat. Beautiful. Now I want you to roll back slightly here. So rather than being on your left hip bone, you're really more on your left cheek here. Soften down through the shoulders. Lift the left leg up and lower it down. Yes, it's lift and lower. So left inner thigh is really active here. As you lift the leg up, I want you to find you're extending the left leg straighter before you lift it up. Soften down to the left shoulder and find some space between the left shoulder and the left ear. 2 more times, go lift and lower. Now last time I want you to hold the lift. Take a little bend, stretch, go bend, reach, bend, reach. So this left knee is taking a little bit bend. It's taking a little bend. And then you're extending it so long by really actively squeezing the left inner thigh. Go 8, go 6, here for 4, 3. Keep that left leg straight, draw a little circle, little circle, little circle. It does not matter which direction you're going, we're going both directions. Now, while we are really deeply working the inner thigh, you absolutely have an opportunity to work the left side obliques as well here. So push down through the left forearm, lift up through the left side body, and maybe even push down into the ball to get a little more heat building. Now reverse the circle of the leg, go other way, little circle. Did I distract you for a minute from your inner thighs? I hope I did. Could you get your left leg a little straighter? So you feel a little bit more fire and heat build into the left inner thigh. 8 more circles, 8, 6, here for 4, 3. Keep the left leg straight, inhale. Exhale, just pulse the left leg up an inch, go a little lift, little lift, little lift. Yes, push down into the right foot. Find length through both sides of the waist. And see if you can soften in your face. You have 8 more in a hold, go 8, go 6. Here for 4, 3, 2. Hold that lift, inhale. Exhale, maybe left leg lifts higher as you squeeze the inner thighs and get it a little bit longer. Hold here for 4, hold here for 3, hold here for 2. Lower the left leg down, roll all the way up and over onto your left hip. Now I want you to switch so your right foot is in front of your left leg. Shimmy the left leg back so you have one long line from the left heel all the way to the crown of the head. Ball reaches the head of the sky, inhale. Exhale to lift the hips and lower down. It's lift and lower, yes. 2 more times, it's lift and lower. Now I want you to hold the lift up of the hips. Feel the left side obliques fire, inhale. Exhale, wrap the ball under. Inhale, lift it up. It's exhale, wrap. And inhale, lift. 2 more times, it's wrap. And lift. Last one goes wrap. Now you're gonna hold that lift. Just pulse the hips up, go a little lift, little lift. So you're still working into the left inner thigh. But much more so here, it's about the obliques. The left side body is wrapping in and drawing up. You have 8 more pulses here. Go 8. Go 6. Here for 4, 3. Hold that up. Inhale. Exhale, hips higher. Go 4. Lower down in 3. Lower down in 2. Drop the hips. Bend the knees and press yourself up to find a nice counter stretch. Left arm reaches up and over. Big inhale. Big exhale. One more time. Breathe in. Let it go. Swing your legs around. We're coming to the other side. Right forearm's going to come down to the mat. Extend the right leg long to the front right corner of your mat. Plant down through the left foot. Left hand's going to press into the ball. Now roll back slightly here so you're more on the cheek than on the hip of the right side. Right leg goes lift and lower, goes up and down. So as you lift this right leg, I want you to find even more length. So we're not bending through the right knee here. We really send energy out through the right toes. Push down to the right forearm and feel the right shoulder soften down the back. Now again, fire up the right side obliques. So right side body is lifting up towards the sky. You're maybe even pushing down into the ball with the left hand as a little reminder. Go 4, 3, 2, hold that lift. Draw a little bend to the right knee and a big extension. Pick it up, go bend, reach, bend, reach, bend, reach. Yes, push down through the left foot. Really find this openness across the collarbones. And then bring your attention to the right inner thigh. It's really where we want to be focused here. Every time you extend the right leg longer, feel the right inner thigh fire a little deeper. Here for 8, 6, here for 4, 3. Keep the right leg straight, draw a little circle. Again, does not matter the direction. We're gonna go both ways. I definitely feel like I have one direction I always go first though. I feel like I always go forward first. I wonder if that's something I should try to challenge myself to do differently. Never really thought about that before. Now you can think about which direction you usually go first. Comment below, let me know. Do you usually go forward or backward? You're here for 4, 3, 2, reverse direction back. Or whichever way you didn't start with. Now maybe your right knee has started to bend. Could you get it a little longer? Really sending energy out through the right toes. Breathing here. What's going on with the upper body? Soften the shoulders. You're here for 4, 3, 2. Pulse the right leg up and lift and lift. Now I just noticed I'm starting to collapse into my right shoulder. Press down to the right forearm. Feel the right side obliques lift up. And again, really soften through the face. You have 8 more lifts. Go 8. Go 6. Here for 4, 3, 2. Hold, inhale. Exhale, send the right leg straighter and lift it higher. You're here for 4. Here for 3. Here for 2. Lower the right leg down. Roll all the way onto the right hip and switch to the left foot now comes in front of the right thigh. You probably need to shimmy your right leg back a little bit. Left hand grabs the ball, reaches up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, lift the hips. Inhale, tap them down. Exhale, lift them up. Inhale, tap. Yes, 2 more times. It's lift. And tap. Now you're going to hold that lift up, pushing down through the right forearm. Inhale. Exhale, we twist it under. Inhale, we unwind. It's exhale, twist. And inhale up. 2 more times, you twist. And lift. Last time goes twist. Now hold that lift. Pulse the hips up. Go little pulse. Little lift. Little lift. Yes. Push down through the left foot here. And really feel the right side obliques lift a little bit higher. You have 8 more here. Go 8. Go 6. Here for 4, 3, 2. Hold that lift. Inhale. Exhale, lift the hips higher. Soften the shoulders. And breathe for 4, Breathe for 3. Breathe for 2. Tap the seat down, bend the knees, and find that counter stretch. Right arm reaches up and over. Big inhale. Big exhale. One more time, breathe in. And let it go. Come back onto your back. Last little flow here. Working the core and the inner thighs. The ball is going to come underneath your feet. Whoa. I want you to glue your legs together. Now, externally rotate the legs so you find this butterfly shape. So now just your heels are going to be driving down into the ball. The toes are going to be coming off of it. Soften the shoulder blades down into the mat. Take an inhale. As you exhale, squeeze the glutes and lift the seat to hover just an inch or two off of the mat. So you're absolutely going to feel the hamstrings and the glutes fire, but I want this to be about inner thighs. So bring more attention there. Inhale, lower the seat. Exhale, squeeze and lift. It's inhale, lower, and exhale, lift, yeah. Now, as you lift the seat to the hover, again, hamstrings are gonna fire because of the balance work, because of the fact that we're in a bridge, right? But with this alignment of the legs, a lot of heat should start to build into the inner thighs. Now, we don't often think of bridge work as core work, but it absolutely is. So you wanna focus on keeping the ribs knitting in and softening down. The pubic bone is drawing towards the belly button, so you're really long through the low spine. 2 more, it's inhale, tap, and exhale, lift. Last one, tap. Now you're gonna hold the lift, just roll the ball out 1 inch. Squeeze it in 1 inch. The ball rolls out. The ball squeezes in, yeah. Palms are softly pressing down into the floor here. Now we're gonna take a little bit of stability out of this for the next variation. If it gets to be too much, you can come back right here to this alignment, okay? Yeah, you have 4 more. Go out 1 inch. Inner thighs, pull it in, yes. 3 more out. And in. 2 more, press it out. And pull it in. Last time out. Now I want you to hold that in. Drive your heels down into the ball, keeping this diamond shape of your legs. Hands come behind the head, inhale. Exhale, curl head, neck, and shoulders up. So you're in this little curl position. Just curl your heart, go little lift, little lift, little lift. Yes, so the seat is still hovering off the mat, even if it's just 1/4 of an inch. Inner thighs are working really deeply to stabilize your lower body. And we're layering on just a little bit more of the core work. Again, if it's too much, head and neck can come back down to the mat. You're here for 8, for 6, here for 4, 3, 2, hold that curl, ribs knit together. Low belly pulls down, inner thighs, squeeze in 1 inch, in 1 inch, go. It's like little butterfly wings. We're pulsing them in 1 inch towards one another. Now you're keeping this contraction, this rounding, through the spine, so you're keeping this deep abdominal work. Yes, happening. If that's too much, ditch the curl, okay? You're here for 16, 15, yes. Inner thighs are squeezing in. Hip bones are drawing towards one another. 8. Here for 6. Here for 4. 3, 2. Hold that squeeze. Inhale. Exhale, let the head, neck, and shoulders come back down, but keep the seat lifted. Yes. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, lower the seat. Slide the ball off to the side. You're almost done with this class. Plant your feet down into the mats. Take an inhale. As you exhale, I want you to curl up and grab the hold of the backs of the thighs here. Now take a moment, look down at the belly. Pull the belly band down. Hug the ribs together. Yeah. Now roll the shoulder blades down the back. Start to curl your heart, little up, little lift, little lift. Now I want you to drive down through your heels and really feel your heart curling towards your thighs. You're here for 8, for 6, here for 4, 3, 2, hold that curl, inhale. As you exhale, you're gonna take a little twist to the right, center, to the left, center, little right, little left. Now if you want more, you're gonna release the hands and reach the pinky finger towards the pinky toe. If you're like me and your neck gets tired, hands can come behind the head for a little bit of neck support. I feel like I have a really heavy head, or perhaps I have a weak neck. Or perhaps it's both. As you take this little side to side motion, I want you to feel bottom rib reaching toward the same hip bone. You're here for 4, 3, 2. Now hold the center, inhale. As you exhale, reach out, grab your ball. Bring it in between your thighs. I know you thought you were done with it. You're not quite. Squeeze the ball, curl the heart. Again, you squeeze the ball. Exhale, curl the heart. Yes, it's squeeze the ball. And curl the heart. One more like that. Go squeeze. Now I want you to put the two together. Go squeeze, curl. Squeeze, curl. Squeeze, curl. Yes, this is where you finish your class. Every time you squeeze the ball, you feel your inner thighs fire. You feel your hip bones draw towards one another. And you knit the low ribs in and down. We're here for 16, 15. You have your final hold for class on deck. So maybe close your eyes. You're here for 8, for 6, here for 4, 3, 2. Hold that curl and squeeze. Inhale. As you exhale, I want you to squeeze the ball with everything you have, like you're trying to pop it. Hug your low ribs down and then curl even higher. Maybe you send your fingertips forward towards your toes. Or maybe you want more and you reach your fingertips back so the biceps come by the ears. Pop the ball and curl higher. Hold it here for 8. Hold it here for 7. Where could you get deeper? 6. Maybe lift the heels off the mat. You're here for 4. Squeeze the ball. You're here for 3. You're done in 2. Lay back. Ditch the ball for reals. And hug the knees into the chest. Amazing, amazing work. Rock from side to side. You can shake the head out, releasing through the head and neck. Take your hands to the tops of your knees and just draw really nice big circles in the hip joint. I love doing this after an inner thigh class. It feels so good. That was not an easy, that butterfly series on the ball, that was really hard. Go ahead and reverse the direction of the circles. One more time. Beautiful. Let your right foot come down onto the floor. Grab a hold of the left foot with the left hand and find a single-sided happy baby here. If it feels good to you to extend the right leg long, you are more than welcome to do that. Just feeling the right leg really stretching long and the left thigh opening up towards the ceiling here. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. One more time, breathe in. Let it go. Hug the left thigh into the chest. Use the right hand to gently guide that left leg all the way across the body for a nice twist. Left shoulder stays anchored down into your mat. So you get a really great opening across the left side of the chest. And the left hip stacks over the bottom right, getting this beautiful rotation through the spine. Let's take a big breath in together and let it go. Inhale back to center, give the left thigh a good squeeze, and then release the left foot down to the mat. The right thigh hugs into the chest, you grab the right foot with the right hand and open out to that happy baby. If you like to extend the left leg straight, by all means you should do that. Feeling the right shoulder anchoring down into your mat. And the right inner thigh just opening up to the sky. Big breath in. Big breath out. Hug the right knee to the chest. Left hand grabs a hold of the outer right thigh and you gently draw it across the body for a twist. Right shoulder stays anchoring down into your mat, so you're really nice and open across the right side of the chest. Big breath in. Big breath out. One more time, inhale. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, come back to center. Give that right thigh another hug into the chest, and then extend both legs long. Reach the arms up overhead and find a first morning stretch, letting the rib cage open, letting the low back arch, just really opening up the whole front line of the body. And then bend the knees, maybe roll onto one side to push yourself up to a seated position, any position that feels right for you. Inhale to reach the arms high. Exhale to let it go. Amazing, amazing work today. I will be back again tomorrow. Tomorrow's class is going to be all about the arms. It's going to be a total arm burnout. It's going to be fantastic. I hope that you're feeling amazing, and I will see you back here on your mat, same time, same place. Have a great rest of your day.